All right, y'all. So look, I'm gonna make this video nice and short. I've been doing unedited videos lately, so this video might go up unedited. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see me fixing the camera and all of that. But this video gonna be nice and short, man. So I'm basically just gonna be reading off a couple accolades y'all probably didn't know CP3 had. As y'all know, he got cut by the Clippers not too long ago, and things of that nature. I'm assuming he was hoping for a playoff push before he exited out the league. That's probably why he was so vocal and so high on taking responsibility and being accountable. So that's just my opinion. I don't know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments. But here's a couple accolades for all the stat nerds out there that probably didn't know that CP3 had these accolades, And one that really stood out to me was him being the only NBA player to lead a team 16-0 or better in a calendar month, and he's done it multiple times. I'm gonna just name off two of them, which was December 2012 when he was with the Clippers. They went 17-0, and November 2021 with Phoenix, they went 16-0 that month. So he's the only NBA player to be on the team or at least be a part of that and be like one of the leaders a part of that. So only NBA player to be a part of 3 different win streaks, 17-game win streak with the Clippers, 16 with the Rockets, and 18 with the Suns. He led the league in steals as a rookie with 175 steals. Only NBA player to do that. Only NBA player to lead this league in steals as a rookie. It's Chris Paul. Most steals titles in NBA history. 6 steal titles. As a playmaking point guard that he is, he's not supposed to have that, but he has it. We can't look over that. We can't just ignore that because he doesn't have rings and this and that and this and that. A ring is not, listen to me right now. I'm not a ring culture guy. So if you're a ring culture guy, this ain't the video for you. This is not the channel for you. You might as well exit now because I'm never going to get on a video and preach about having a ring. Never. Never going to do that over here. Look at me right now. I'm never going to come on this channel and preach about having a ring. Ever, ever, ever. I'm always going to put basketball. The sun is in my face, so you know what I'm saying. Basketball is about putting the ball in the hoop, doing other things, and contributing to all aspects of the game. Not having a goddamn ring. You know what I'm saying? That's not what basketball is about. That's not what the NBA is about. Of course, everybody wants to get there and have a chance at that, but that's not what it's all about. The best teams win championships, not the best players. The best players are a part of the best teams that have won. If a great player can come along and make one of the teams in the league was never known as a greatest team or the greatest team at the moment, and they've made something out of that, we should low-key take that into consideration, right? You know what I'm saying? The Miami Heat, who knows the Heat? Who knew the Heat? Who ever knew the Heat was going to be what they was before D-Wade and LeBron? We have to take those 2 players, for example, into account because those 2 guys doing what they did for that Heat franchise has them high in the ranks at their position all the time. So with that being said, he's the first NBA player with 20 points, 20 assists, no turnovers. Even the greatest point guards like Magic, Stockton, Oscar Robertson, none of those guys have that stat line. None of those guys have that accolade. Most games with 10 assists and 0 turnovers with 59. Not even the greatest point guards of all time that we rank above him every day have that. None of them have done that, right? So, let's see what else. He led the league in steals 5 times. We know that. He has a 58.1 true shooting percentage for his career, which is a percentage over average. You feel me? If I remember right. I think 57 or 56% is like the average for a player that a player should be shooting, true shooting percentage-wise. So Chris Paul is at a 58, so I know he's well above the very good mark. What else? First all-time in assist-to-turnover ratio with 4.1. If you guys know what assist-to-turnover ratio is, you guys know 4.1 is a good number. Third all-time in assists, third all-time in steals, fifth all time in assists per game. 5th all time in assists per game. 10th all time in steals per game. You know what I'm saying? Those are just a couple, man, you know. But I'm going to end it off right there because I'm not going to go too high on CP3. You know, I'm not a huge CP3 fan, but I definitely grew up on his brand of basketball and what he's been able to do in the NBA the past, I wouldn't say 20, because I would say I started watching NBA really around 2011, 2012. So the Lob City Clippers era is kind of where I picked up on CP. So yeah, man, that'll be all for today. I'm gonna come back with another versus video. It seemed like that's what y'all want, so be back to it, and catch y'all in the next one.